Most people don't realize this, but the real authority you carry in life is decided long before you open your mouth. It's shaped in the invisible moments, the way you hold yourself when no one is watching, the way you make decisions when nobody will ever know, the way you choose between impulse and intention. That's why the most powerful hack in dark psychology isn't about dominating people socially. It's about upgrading the internal identity signal your brain broadcasts to the world. So before we dive in, let me hit you with something that might sting a little. Right now, someone out there with less talent, less discipline, and less intelligence than you is being respected, followed, and listened to, only because they mastered this one psychological switch. And if you skip this video, you'll probably keep wondering why people don't take you seriously, why your opinions get ignored, why your confidence collapses around certain personalities. So don't look away. The next few minutes might be the real turning point in how the world perceives you. The core hack is called internal frame priority, and it's something nobody teaches you. Your frame is the mental lens through which you interpret every situation. But here's the twist. Most people let the other person's frame take over. If someone acts superior, they shrink. If someone doubts them, they question themselves. If someone intimidates them, they collapse internally. Instant authority is built the moment you stop letting other people's frames sit above yours. The person whose frame survives the interaction becomes the authority every time. For example, let's say someone challenges your idea. The insecure frame reacts with defensiveness or silence, but the strong frame doesn't defend. It expands. It calmly re-explains, reframes, or redirects. Not because it's trying to win, but because it fundamentally believes in its interpretation of reality. That's frame dominance, and it's one of the deepest dark psychology principles behind authority. Second hack, predictive behavior suppression. People lose authority when they're too easy to read. If your reactions are automatic, if everyone knows exactly how you'll respond, your power drops. But when you break predictable patterns, even slightly, you create psychological weight. Imagine this. Someone tries to provoke you expecting a fast emotional reaction, but you don't react emotionally. You respond in a completely different tone, calm, precise, unexpected. Their brain instantly recalibrates your status upward because unpredictability signals strength, emotional insulation, and internal sovereignty. Third hack, social bandwidth control. Authority comes from being high bandwidth mentally, meaning you think deeply, respond intentionally, and never let chaos hijack your presence. When someone speaks to you, don't rush to fill silence. Don't jump in to prove anything. Let the moment breathe. When you speak, keep it compact and clean. When you listen, do it with full attention, not performative attention. People naturally lean toward the person who feels mentally spacious rather than mentally cramped. Fourth hack, identity anchoring. If you want instant authority, your identity must be rooted in something solid. Most people's identity is floating, based on temporary emotions, social approval, or insecurity. When you anchor your identity in purpose, like, I am the kind of person who improves daily, or I'm the kind of person who acts with discipline, not impulse, your energy becomes grounded, and grounded energy automatically radiates authority. Fifth hack, minimal revelation principle. This isn't about hiding who you are, it's about choosing what you reveal. Oversharing dissolves authority. Selective sharing builds it. High authority people don't narrate their whole biography. They reveal only what's relevant, valuable, and intentional. The less you expose emotionally, the more people value what you do expose. Sixth hack, the commanded attention rule. There are two types of attention: the attention you beg for and the attention you command. Attention that you command comes from emotional weight, consistency, and self-respect. When you take yourself seriously, your habits, your boundaries, your growth, people unconsciously take you seriously too. It's not about being loud, it's about being solid. Seventh hack, this one is extremely powerful. Delayed internalization. Most people internalize others' words instantly. Someone insults them, they absorb it. Someone doubts them, they crumble. But if you delay internalization even for 10 seconds, your mind reevaluates the situation logically instead of emotionally. This gives you psychological immunity, which is one of the deepest signals of an authoritative person. 8 hack, perceived emotional risk. People only respect you when they sense losing your respect matters. When you're overly available, overly forgiving, overly emotionally accessible, people subconsciously feel you have nothing to lose. But when you carry yourself with standards, when you show through your actions that disrespect has consequences without you ever raising your voice, you create emotional risk. And emotional risk creates authority. And look, I want to tell you something honestly. The fact that you're still watching this type of content means you're not like everyone else. Most people can't handle dark psychology because it forces them to face the parts of themselves they've ignored. But you're here, you're absorbing it. That already sets you apart. And people like you, the ones who listen deeply, who analyze, who grow intentionally, are the ones who build real authority in life. By the way, I've noticed something. The people who end up transforming the fastest are the ones who stay connected, who actually stick around to see what comes next. Not because they're told to, but because something in their mindset refuses to stay average. That's a pattern I've seen over and over again. Now let's wrap this up with something powerful. Authority isn't a costume you wear. It's a frequency you broadcast. And that frequency is shaped by your frame, your emotional control, your boundaries, your unpredictability, your identity, and your presence. If you turn this video off and fall back into your old patterns, reactivity, oversharing, insecurity, you'll stay stuck exactly where you've been. But if you take even 2 of these principles and apply them today, people will feel the difference instantly. Authority isn't built slowly. It's activated the moment you shift your internal frame, the moment you stop giving away your power, the moment you decide that your reality is the dominant one. And if you don't do it today, you might never do it. So choose, because your future self is already watching, waiting, wondering when you'll finally step into the version of you that was supposed to lead, not follow.